guys ready for session? Are you guys nice and enthused now?
Less ready and less enthused.
Didn't think it was possible. Uh, I'd say roll again, but we already fucking did it. So Placid, now that you know the first half, could you try and do session? Can you describe the session?
We freed the guys that were in the cocoons, and we talked to them, and Olorn explained how holy shit,
Slurp.
Slurp died, and
But who was she explaining? Who was he explaining Slurp's death
Slurp's
to?
cousin.
There you go.
And what's his name?
And what's his name?
I didn't remember this song.
It's Wiz.
It's Wiz.
Wiz.
Wiz. And then?
And we had to chase this tiefling.
Named?
No.
Do you even remember what he looked like? I gave a very unique description.
Purple tiefling.
That? Purple tiefling is not interesting of a description. Purple tiefling that has giant interlocking horns and is named Yoplax. It might be important to remember the guy you're looking for. Just word of advice.
To be fair,
word
I
to the
don't
wise.
remember if you even said Yoplax.
You didn't even
I
say.
did.
You said Yoplax, but you didn't tell the description of him.
No,
No,
I
you told
gave the
the description of
description previously. I gave the name today though, but I was trying to give him an out as he could at least know how he looked, and that was something. This is why y'all should take a little bit of notes. Just a few. Just a couple. Just saying. Continue.
And then we decided to continue on with our adventure.
Also, no.
And
Again, you keep like I literally just went over the session with you beforehand, specifically so you could not fuck this up.
Well,
Not
no,
only
no,
did
no,
you
no, hold on.
Yeah.
To be fair, we did go on with our we did go on.
We went on a
further
tangent.
To rest.
Oh. No,
we
no,
went
no.
on further to rest, and then.
No, not with the egg sacks. The egg sacks were where you guys got the egg sacks, opened the egg sacks, and then said,
Oh wait, did he not go over opening?
He didn't
the
even.
Yeah,
Well,
we
he started
did.
with the opening.
I just said what?
Whoa. Guys, both of you shut up for a second. You said we opened the sacks, talked to him, and then fucked off, which is untrue. You're ignoring the entire part of Wiz giving Yoplax, which I told him about. Yetris and Placid talked about their backstory, which was important because Placid revealed that he was a pirate. Tammy falls asleep during her shift, and Tick got kidnapped. K, by the way, not CK. Then CK dives into a hole with Party Pete to go find him. Olahorn then transforms into a rat to go after them, after some shenanigans that I won't go over the specifics, because frankly no one else gives a shit. Then they escape, and then you guys start going. It was literally the end of the session. He keeps trying to skip right to the end.
I thought he was getting to that part. I thought he was saying we went on further to then rest, and then that happened.
But he was still skipping over things, even still.
Okay.
I mean, fair point. He might have been saying, but still, my God, please.
Okay, yeah. Dude.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm tired. It's been a month and a half. I'm fucking exhausted. Let's get back into the swing of things. It'll be fine next week.
I don't know if you're still recording, but
We are.
it's been 20 minutes.
We are. It's only 3
Yes.
minutes into the
I
recording, though,
I
because
want the
I told
recording
you.
to know
I know.
it's been 20 minutes before session.
Well, we tried starting right at it, but here we are. So, now that everything's... Whatever. Anyway, long story short, all that shit happened. Cedric found a weird gem that projected bullshit. Then ended the session with them coming over the hill and seeing the cave entrance with 2 big stalactites and 2 kobolds in front. Also, because fucking Olahorn brought up the fact that I should at least mention it, you all have 1 point of exhaustion, except for Olahorn because he rode the slug.
I should also mention that I do not have said gem anymore. I think.
Placid has
who's
it.
else knows? Placid has it. Yes.
Yeah, you gave it over
So
to
there's
Placid.
just 2 Placids for the foreseeable future.
Correct.
Yep.
They're just kind of standing next to each other.
So we're on like the crest of a hill looking out at these kobolds.
Well, like it's always been in this cave. It's been a wave of up and down portions of stone. This is just
Yeah,
when
no,
you guys
that's what I'm
started getting
talking
towards the
about.
end, it was slightly less refined, but you guys are peeking over one of the last crests of the cave.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to when I said a hill.
Yes, I'm agreeing with you.
So, I guess we stop here, and I'm gonna look at everyone else and I'm gonna like, so are we resting? You guys seem pretty tired. I mean, I'm fine to go on. I mean, I mean, you know, I could probably, but I mean, we should probably rest.
Depends. What does the first point of exhaustion give?
I believe it's disadvantage on all skill checks.
Yeah, sure, we'll rest.
And I mean, what's the harm in resting anyways? It's like he's already been gone for like months, right?
Who has?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The guy that we're looking for.
I think they said he was gone for a couple months, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we got nothing will change if we wait another night.
They'll survive. Who fucking cares? They'll be fine.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna set up camp on the edge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Glad to hear it. Who's taking first watch? Or is no one taking watch?
I'll take first watch because I don't
one.
have any exhaustion,
Okay.
so I don't really need to rest.
Great. Are you... Well, you're still going to have to take a rest in general at some point, because you did spend slots last session, but also...
Yeah, I know, but does it refill slots if I'm still on watch?
Not until you take your sleep. So while you're on watch, you would have no slots, and then once you go to bed and wake up, you'd have slots.
Okay, yeah. I'll take first watch, and then I guess we'll switch out at some point.
Alright, are you taking it solo or with somebody else?
I'll take it solo. I've got good enough reception.
Sounds good. Everyone else going to bed?
Yep.
I'm glad I got one answer out of 3.
I'm assuming everyone's
rolled a
also,
yes.
so I'll
Okay.
continue.
Just checking. I don't know.
Rolled
As
a
far as I'm
12
concerned,
on
somebody could have said
perception.
they explore, somebody could have scouted, could have done a bunch of shit. Could have had a little roleplay moment, so many things. But you all go to bed. And as you go to bed, Olahorn is the only person out and about, keeping an eye about. Is that 5 plus 7 your perception?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Let me just roll a d20 then, because let's just see. 9. Hey, look at you. Good on you. So you're looking around, and you're not really paying attention, but you're pretty honed in to hearing things, and your eyes kind of dart around occasionally anytime they see movement. And you see the occasional stalactite moving on the ceiling, and the occasional bat fly overhead, but nothing too eventful. But then you look over roughly an hour and a half into your shift, and you see the kobolds that were standing at the front gate turn 90 degrees inward, and then both walk inside. That's all.
I guess I'll wait. I'll wait to say anything till I get someone else up for guard duty.
Okay. Well, you sit there, and about another 5 or so minutes pass, and you look over, and you notice 4 kobolds come out. 2 of the same ones that were just holding slingshots. They step back into their position. And then an additional 2, who are both riding slugs, similar to Polly. And they seem, if you can assume, to be going on patrol.
Are they looking at us or
They are
anything?
not currently, no. But they are both, one is going left, one is going right, and at the pace that they're going, and you notice that each eye stalk on the slug is pointing, one is pointing far left, one is pointing far right, and the kobold is looking directly forward, and they're just going in a large sweeping motion. It looks like you've got maybe half an hour.
I'm going to wake up Placid.
Okay. Placid, you've
Cool.
been awoken.
Oh, what? What's going on?
Hey, those kobolds, they got some friends. They're doing like patrols. I don't know what to do. Do we meet them? Do we talk to them?
You
Try and hide?
can be reasoned with.
I mean, look, we've reasoned with like everyone.
So, try. No hurting and trying, but I
I
don't
don't
know.
have any spell slots, so if this goes south,
Yeah, that is the issue.
uh,
What you thinking? What's your
Let's
game
try.
plan?
Let's try and talk to them, see if they can. Fuck. What do they speak? We think we can speak their language.
I can. They're on slugs. I can at least talk to their slugs.
Slugs.
But I don't know beyond that. I'd say get everyone else up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that'd be a better idea having everyone up instead of us get absolutely murdered and then them be sitting ducks.
Okay.
Fuck, I'm our only healer.
You start shaking everyone awake. No one gets the benefits of a long rest. You are still exhausted.
All right.
Good morning, everyone.
Guys, come on, we gotta wake
You
up.
start shaking people awake, and Tabby's like, is it my my watch again?
No,
Well,
yeah.
those kobolds are on patrol. I don't know if they're.
Oh.
I don't know.
Know if they're gonna come over here? Do they see us?
They're gonna come over here eventually. We got maybe like half an
Okay. And
before they see us.
you wake up the goblins, and both the ticks are like, yeah, they're just doing a normal surveillance. As long as we stay out of the way, they shouldn't notice us.
But do you think they can be reasoned with, or we just go?
Oh, absolutely not. They're monsters. Every single one of them. Unthinking, unblinking, unfeeling.
What?
Yeah, they're all monsters. A lot of them. And he just spits on the floor.
No, are you doing like a racist thing, or like?
No, like other tick, like just K tick comes up and pats his brother on the back, and he's like, no, he's right. We've lost a lot of very good men there. They have a way. We don't know how, but they take people. They have no remorse, no sympathy. I've never seen them smile, cry, or even blink. They're terrifying.
You think we can get out of the way to where they can't notice us, and we can finish up our rest?
Well, I think if we go back down the hill a little bit, they hopefully won't notice us. I don't know how thorough their watches are. We always attack. Well, I'd say during the day, but when we're all normally awake, at least. We find it cowardly to attack while sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, but let's just go. Let's go try and move.
We can
hide
find a
our
place.
little camp away.
Yeah. So you guys all start packing up your little camp set that you have all made.
Yeah. Is there any like holes in the walls or anything?
No, you guys are.
Like
I mean, there's a
crevices
lot
or
of
cracks or caves.
There's a lot of like stalagmites and everything, but there's some holes that were spider holes that you can try and clear out.
No.
But like, there's not a lot of.
Can we like move further down the cave and like go into like a big thing of stalactites to set up our camp?
Do you want to go back
Like,
the way
just to
you
kinda be
came or
hidden?
towards them?
Back the way we came, so we can be
Yeah, you
like
could-
kind of hidden in some stalactites.
Yeah, you guys could definitely go back a couple 100 feet and then hide amongst the forest of stalactites and stones.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so you guys all eventually move your way over and place yourself behind some nice little nook made by two giant boulders and a stalactite that kind of functions as a front door. You guys are
Is
relatively.
there any sort of check we'd have to make to like
What? So what do
to,
you?
like hide away the camp
I mean,
or something?
I mean, as long as you don't start any fires, if you guys are just sleeping in the dark, I'd say you'd probably be fine.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, as long as you guys don't start a
So-
fire or start cooking something or something like that. As long as you guys are just all huddled together and taking a nap, you should be fine.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so everyone goes back to bed. Olahorn, are you going to go back on shift, or what's up? It's been about 2 hours.
Someone else needs to do
I'll
shit.
switch out with you if you want.
All right.
Okay. Everyone else
Do you
going
have
back to
any
bed?
slots?
I think
Okay.
I have
Well,
one
tech-
left in the.
Yeah, technically speaking, he also didn't get the effects of a full long rest. So technically speaking, you're still fucked as well, Placid,
Shouldn't
until the
someone who
next.
someone who doesn't need any resources should watch.
Tammy raises her
No,
hand. She's like, I can do it again, but
No, you're not. Okay, listen.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know. She just kind of looks at the floor.
I need to recharge 2 points.
Yetris raises her hand. She's like, I could do it.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Sure. Said. Yetris.
Yetris.
I trust you.
Thanks. I appreciate it. All right. I guess should I stay here or do I walk out and see where they're going?
Just kind of sit at the edge of the camp. See if anyone approaches us. Warn us.
Okay. Should I do like a signal, like a bird, like a cuckoo, cuckoo kind of a thing, or like do I just run and start screaming?
No, it's just wake us up.
Okay, but like, what if
If
they're
notice
faster?
you,
Yeah, what if they notice me though?
if they don't notice you, don't try not to make noise. Just wake us up. But if they do notice you, then you have my permission to start screaming and hollering.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I'm just gonna go out here because I think I saw a little spot over here. I can sit on a rock and hide behind some stalactites.
All right.
All right. I'll be back in a few
Thanks,
hours.
Yetris.
Who's next shift after?
If I say me, will I get?
Yes.
Will I still get long
yes.
rest?
You just need two of the 3 segments of a long rest. So yeah, you'd be fine
Wonderful.
after
Then
that.
I'll go because I have pretty high wisdom.
Okay, so you can take 3rd shift. So she's like, okay, I'll come wake you after then. All right, sleep well,
Wonderful.
everybody. Be careful. And as she like leaves, she kind of puts a little coat, like a little jacket, her little fucking whatever it's called. What did I describe it as? Lois Griffin shirt. She takes off her Lois Griffin shirt and she's got like a little sports bra or whatever on, and she just kind of like hides it over top of the thing to kind of like block off some portions that were open, so that you can't be seen as well. She just kind of walks off.
Awesome. Placid, you have to roll perception because she's your bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Yeah, go ahead. Roll for your hose.
I mean, what's her perception?
It's not great. A +2. Or more
not
accurately, we'll
horrible.
say it's a +2 for right now.
13.
13. Interesting, you say. Okay. Everyone going to bed like normal?
Yep.
Yes, I would
Yep.
say.
Some time passes. We do a quick tee-hee roll. I don't even know what the fuck happened wrong on that one.
What the fuck?
I think I was too far over, that's why. Nothing, I accidentally,
No,
I had
think
my
it's
hand,
also the
no, I had
combo.
my hand 1 space over, so instead of 1d20, it was fucking whatever squiggle d10. Anyway, good on ya. Alright, yeah. You guys are sitting and hanging out, and Yetris comes back a couple hours later to wake you up. Mr. Big
Alright.
Guy. Mr. Levy, you've been shaken awaken.
And I do wake up
You do wake up
after
with
being shaken.
you do wake up with all your key points as well, and your exhaustion gone.
Yep.
She just gives you the thumb up,
So do I just
puts her shirt back on, and goes to bed.
right.
So,
So
are you
roll
gonna hide in
perception
the?
now?
I don't know. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hide in the little crevice with everyone else? Are you gonna go out and explore? Are you gonna look around? What are you gonna do?
I'll just make sure that nobody comes nearby.
So you're just gonna sit right at the entrance of the little nook.
Yeah, around there.
Okay. Roll. Perception.
I'm on.
Come on. Come
There we
on.
go. 15. There.
15, you say. A whole whopping 1 and a 5 together. That is impressive. I rolled a 4. Man, I'm rolling like shit on this thing. Oh, there's some lucky son of bitches. Yeah. Your shift goes off without a hitch. You feel like everyone
I
else should be
wouldn't-
waking up relatively around now.
I wouldn't describe a 15 lucky, considering that's just average. It's 10.
No, I said you guys are lucky because I've been rolling like shit.
Oh, okay.
See, there's one more for the dementia arc. You're gonna go whack and wake everyone up, or what's up? It is now proper
course.
morning time. Okay, so you start. Everyone's waking up. You guys gonna make something to eat, or you gonna just try and go out?
Oh,
Yeah, I say we just go out because we don't want anyone
yeah,
to
go
notice.
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you all start pressing forward, and a couple of minutes later, you start cresting over the hill once more. You see those two giant stalactites in front of each side of the entrance to that little cave, and two little kobolds with two little slingshots.
All right. So we all go up. We all go up in a group. I don't think we should try and hide from them because I don't really even know how we do that, and it probably wouldn't work. So I'd say Cedric has armor on, right?
I think he has
Yes.
like leather armor, yeah, or something like that.
I can give a quick lookie.
It's fine.
Cedric and Nick, I'd say you guys go first since you seem like you could take the most, and then
Whoa. Whoa. Kind of gay.
and then I guess after those two would be Hammy and Levy, since I mean you guys are both punch
Monks.
stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after him, I don't know, the rest of us, because I don't think any of us are too good in physical shit.
I believe in all.
It'd be good to have some range.
Tank.
Well, although I did beat the shit out of Remus that one.
That one time, so crazy. Almost beat his ass. You were so close, man. You were fucking like a couple of HP off, man.
Yeah, I was like 2
Oh.
HP up.
God damn. Anyway, so you guys going as a group?
Do we want
I
to go?
would
as a
say
group?
so.
I mean, we just wanna-
And no one's opposed to that, right?
I'm not.
Oh, no.
All right.
All right, yeah. Then I guess we all go up as a group in that form.
What is the marching order? Just give me
I
you for
literally
all the
just
NPCs.
explained.
No.
I,
No. I just want. I'm getting a finalized list of everyone because I'm gonna put all the little NPCs around you guys. It was so. I'm confirming you four.
I guess all the miscellaneous people go in the back as well.
Okay. So just one more time. The order from front to back is
Nick and Cedric, then all the monks, then me and Placid and Yetris, and then everyone else.
okay. And rest. See, I just needed to make that little list for simplicity's sake later.
The rest of them aren't nearly as good in combat to be useful.
Oh no! You're telling me you don't think Wiz is an absolute unit?
If he's not a wizard, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, you're gonna be very pissed. Anyway, so you guys are walking over to the cave. You guys are cresting over the hill. They have not spotted you yet, and with how you were walking, if you continue walking, they will notice you in a matter of seconds.
I mean, we weren't trying to hide.
No, I know. I know that, but I'm saying, are you gonna walk straight at them and just be seen coming over the hill, or do you want to try and come up and like meet them on their level while you're at the ground? Because right now you'd be walking downhill towards them.
I guess we'll come up and meet them at their level, because if they see us, they don't want them calling in reinforcements before we even get there.
Okay. See, that's what I was checking for. So you start going down in a slight J formation to try and do like a bit of a wide turn. And as you start coming down, you start passing around the way of some stalactites and whatnot. And it seems they have now noticed you, as you guys are about maybe 100 feet or so from the entrance.
I'm just in the like near the middle of this formation. I'm like, hey, hey, we just want to talk. Don't don't shoot us.
You say that they're literally just standing there, slingshots like or yeah, little slingshots loaded and pointing at you guys. They haven't moved. They have not said a word.
It's not great.
Okay, I'm gonna preemptively take a dodge action for if they attack.
Okay,
I guess I shall raise my shield up as if ready to block.
can do.
I'm gonna ready a chromatic orb.
Okay.
Well,
You start readying a
Well-
chromatic orb, and as soon as the magical energy starts flowing between your fingers,
Wait.
don't fucking look at me.
That one's more
Hey,
visible.
man, to be diplomatic. And then
Wonderful.
everyone
14.
Fucking.
Sorry, 10 plus, fucking 4. So actually, yeah, so it's 14 anyway. What's your AC, Placid?
10.
Wonderful. You get 2 delicious, lovely, little pieces of stone sharpened, stabbing through you.
God damn it.
As you
I literally
take
opened with "We're not here to fight."
4 damage. Congrats. You take
That's
4
great.
damage. They take it. They drop they drop their hands down. They grab in their little sack, and they've reloaded. They are now standing once more at position.
We're here to see who I presume is your leader. Tiefling, interlocked horns. Name starts with like a Y or something.
Not a word said.
I think we're gonna have.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have much luck, dude.
But
Yeah,
listen,
already.
we do not have the greatest track record with fights. I
know, but this is not.
Do you see
Yeah.
another way out?
I guess you're right.
Then let's fight.
I guess we get a surprise round then.
No.
No.
Action.
No,
no.
not surprise round. No, but I mean, like we can attack before they do.
Also,
Right.
no.
No, we roll
They've
initiative.
noticed you. This is
We-
just
we
initiative.
we didn't roll initiative. Oh, we're already.
This
even
was
rolling
your
initiative?
surprise. You guys gave away your element of surprise to say hello, and then Placid decided to pull out a
I
thing.
get it. So we're
Wasn't
rolling initiative.
one of
now?
us already hit?
Huh?
Yeah, I got him.
He's not dead, I don't think. 4 damage shouldn't kill him.
No.
Or it would be
I'm not
really
killing
funny.
him
No,
with
I
the
said
other-
hit.
Oh yeah, he's been hit.
Yeah, I got it.
So yeah, combat has already been started then.
Yeah, combat's up. They got the surprise round. If you really want to stop it, be pedantic.
I've always been fucking doing this on roll 20, so I'm used to doing /R 1d20.
Yeah. Olohorn, what's your bonus for bullshit? Olohorn, what's your initiative
3.
bonus?
3.
3.
So I got 12.
You just do 1d20 plus 3.
Oh, because I forgot to put the +3.
That means he has to
I'll
be
do it
killed.
next time.
We're still waiting
Killed
for
him like
Cedric and
goat.
Placid.
Sorry.
Sorry.
That's fine. Cedric and Olohorn go at the same time. Or no, sorry. Levy and Cedric go at the same time.
And we have what's in this roll?
It's initiative. You see you're in
Oh.
combat.
14.
That's nice. Oh, holy shit, look at you. You get to go first. Last to roll, first to go. Well, you've got a chromatic orb ready. Who are you throwing it at? Left or right?
I'm gonna throw it at the right one.
Alright, you throw it at the one at the right. Roll to hit.
Don't fuck me on this one, please.
Don't get fucked into butthole. Don't do it.
13.
13. Plus?
12 plus is.
Push your spell. It's fine. It hits.
So-
It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
roll damage. 3d8.
Oh yeah, I forgot to choose which one I did. I'm gonna hit it with lightning.
Okay.
Wait,
You throw this cackling ball of lightning as it zips out the static electricity, putting the arm hairs on end. Now give me damage. There we go. 16. Oh, yeah. it hits that kobold square in the chest, and it looks like his eyes fucking explode as he's hit with hundreds of thousands of volts of electricity and flops over dead.
I just
Lucky I
fucking.
rolled.
However, you notice as soon as he takes that hit and collapses on the floor, the other kobold that was standing next to him clutches his chest in pain, falls to the ground for a second as well, and then they
Oh my god!
hold on now, Placid, and then they both stand up.
What the?
You want to continue giggling,
Oh.
you little shitster?
Can I ask the ticks? Can I be like, so you said you fight these guys before?
Yeah,
Fuck is that?
yeah. So we don't know. That's part of the issue.
How
They're
did you
all
kill
like
them?
You
this.
didn't think that was pertinent information?
Yeah,
I told you
did
they were
tell us.
unfeeling. I
Yeah.
told you they were unblinking.
Yeah.
We
I
thought
told you
meant
they were
emotions.
monsters.
Healing?
I told you they were monsters.
Oh, damn.
Oh no, this isn't
Oh,
healing,
oh,
by
you
the
We
way.
killed a bunch of monsters.
This isn't healing. They felt it, trust me. They just get back up.
Arguing isn't
Always.
gonna
They
help much.
always get back up.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem.
Then
Here,
how
here.
do we dispatch of them?
Well, I don't know. We've been able to kill a couple of them, but it's always in segregated little
How?
clumps.
Then
We gotta kill 'em.
So we've killed them before, but not when
We
there's this
gotta kill them both. at
many
once.
right here.
Fuck.
We can try.
No, I think it
He's-
might be an item that keeps them alive
He
around
said
the base.
he said he's killed them in tiny little clumps, so we can just separate them, can't we?
That's the thing. They're too close to be separated right now. I think our best bet's we gotta kill all of them at the same time.
I could. Hold on. Are they up on like a ridge,
Uh,
shooting down at us?
No. You guys are on equal footing right now, but in about you guys are still at the 100 feet apex right now, so they're just peppering you guys and Placid shooting
We're
back. But
100 feet away.
you guys are 100 feet from the entrance. They're about 5 feet out from the wall, and about 15 feet in front of them are these giant stalactites.
Wait, if we're 100 feet away,
You're
I wouldn't.
doesn't chromatic orb go 120?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought
right,
so.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why.
I'm
That's
so
the only reason I
confused.
let it continue going.
No.
No, it's 90 feet. Oh no, it's not. No,
No,
you're right.
90,
It's 90
yeah,
feet.
no.
So you go to
I was
okay.
like, wait,
so
wait a
even
second,
so
I
even
was
better.
confused.
You go to throw this electric orb, and it fizzles out 5 feet in front of the kobolds. So sorry, I stand corrected. They don't do this cool epic tase to the ground shit. It fizzles out 5 feet in front of them. Well, actually, you know what? You want to just say you walk forward 5 fucking feet and it happens anyway?
Sure.
It's 5 feet.
Yeah.
You have movement anyway. You could
Yeah,
technically walk
yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, then
Yeah.
the heart explodes, the eyes pop out, and then he gets back up. And you notice as you're looking at him, his eyes are on the ground, and you thought before that they just had green eyes, but it's almost like the sockets themselves are radiating a gentle green glow, similar to the giant gem above you guys.
Call me crazy, but I
knew
think
it.
I
Call
found
me-
the glowing weak
Yeah.
spot.
I'm gonna notice that immediately.
About how far in the air is this glowing gem?
Yeah. How much?
It's the same. I mean, I guess you guys wouldn't remember, but Olahorn and
Like,
Placid, you've
distance.
seen it this entire fucking time. It's the
Yeah.
giant gem that's been embedded into the wall. It's about 150 feet up, and it's embedded into the
Damn.
side of the inside of the cave wall, and it's fucking huge. Especially now that you guys are closer. This is like easily the size of a stadium.
I'll
So
leave
if we
that to
destroy
you.
that-
I'll leave that to you, ranged targets.
Okay. That gem might be the issue we're dealing with, guys.
I think.
Yeah, we assumed, but you can't destroy it. Congratulations, you have the basic observation skills of two colors being the fucking same. Now go try and destroy the
Who
big
are you
rock.
talking, you dick?
Tick's talking to you.
Why are you being a dick about it? Jesus, you didn't give us much information, Mr.
I thought you
Helpful.
would have had a
I
plan.
don't want to hear.
You're the adventurers. I followed you. I thought you would have had some kind of an understanding of what was going on here and not going in
No,
completely blind.
whatever.
Nobody told us. We took
Brother,
you. We took you guys.
We took
to-
you
tell
for
us.
your
You don't
information.
know-
What do you mean?
I told you the information. I
literally
told you they were
said-
unwilling killing monsters. What more you could have
Yeah, and
asked?
you didn't.
Uh,
What more could I have?
How-
That they
how
can't
have you tried to
die?
blow up that crystal? How have you tried to blow
We
up
shot
that
a lot of arrows
Oh,
at
wow.
it. We did slime bags at one point. That's about it.
God.
We don't have a lot of firepower.
Oh,
We tried
God.
a trebuchet at one point. We had a adventurer who was really smart and he tried building one, and then it failed and then he was beheaded.
Oh my god. Okay. So you guys are just throwing fuck all at it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait. Out of character.
Yes.
When we came in here, wasn't I able to use my moon shit to like have some sort of like weird connection or whatever to the things that are in the shape of stars and that where the
Yeah,
moon
there's
is?
yes, well, correct, but they're not actual stars. It's not. It's shit on top of the ceiling that just has been moving into the shape of.
I know, but would I be able to use that to like
How?
do something to this?
I don't know how.
I don't know.
Then no.
No, what other thing are we supposed to
Well, you
fucking
want
do?
me to grasp at straws for you? Fuck you.
Uh,
Well, both of them look at each other and they well, they haven't shot back at us yet, so I think as long as we stay over here, we're fine.
I mean, they did though.
Well, they shot back
You
at
telling me
him
that
when
motherfucker was able
he
to get a
pulled out a
slingshot?
weapon. I feel like that's
I could pull out a spell.
that's a valid, yeah, of a spell that fucking blew his eyeballs out.
He didn't know that till I hit him with it, but okay.
There are so many
mind
things
control
wrong with
going
that
on
sentence
here.
that I just don't have time to dissect it. So we're just gonna go over the fact of, so you guys have zero game plan of what to do.
No,
Kind of
but if they're not
cheating.
shooting at us, then we have time to make a game plan.
I guess we can stay here. I mean, you look over and they are still standing perfectly vertical and at attention. And make a perception check, everyone.
Okay.
Anyone who wants to. If you don't want to, then I don't know. Go fuck yourself, I guess. But if you'd like to,
12.
you can. A 12, a 14.
14.
This will be information given to whoever rolls highest.
Well,
Not Olahorn.
Trying to. Where's my perception?
Possibly Cedric.
I'm
Possibly
struggling to
what's
find.
your wisdom?
Cedric's gonna go all through all this, and it's gonna be a nat 1. All this fucking setup is gonna be bullshit. I feel it in my bones. Hey, 16, good on you. Okay, so Cedric
There you go.
actually sees it. Hey, good on you, Cedric. So Cedric, they're all arguing about the fact that no one had a fucking game plan. And you look over
Since
it,
when have we ever?
and you start noticing that from within the cave, it sounds like more are coming.
Hey guys, not to alarm you, but there are sounds of approaching enemy of what I'm going to assume is more. I suggest we do not stick around to find out if they are more or not.
Okay, yeah, we need to get out of here.
Well, what are we gonna do? Go and try and destroy that crystal?
We can.
We have to get a
temporarily
game plan.
retreat.
Yeah,
And then
we
do
can
something.
temporarily. Yeah, a temporary
Yeah,
retreat
yeah,
for
yeah.
now. So you
Yeah, let's
create a plan to destroy that shit.
Let's buck off.
Okay, so
We
you guys
temporarily retreat.
do a quick 180 and run. Are you guys running back up the hill, or are you guys gonna just stay in the little valley?
Backwards.
I guess we're running back up the hill, back
Back
to
up
our
the hill.
camp was set up.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
guys spend another
Yeah.
like 20 minutes running back to camp. Retreat!
Do they
Retreat!
do they notice us once we go back up?
Oh,
the-
they
like, do
watch you walk. They watch you walk the shame
I mean,
back.
they notice us, but like,
Once we get behind the hill, do they see us?
No, once you guys get back, well, I mean,
Yeah.
no, because they're at the floor, and once you guys crest over the hill, they physically lose sight of you, but they know where you went. They know the direction
don't
you went. They
follow
don't
us
know
towards
exactly where you are.
all right. So these guys have to have some sort of connection to that
Crystal,
evil
yeah,
guy. There's no way that they don't.
that too.
I mean, we assumed so,
Maybe they.
but they have a way to create others who weren't part of the crystal. Like we've had good goblins who went over in war, and then I would be fighting in the middle of one of the caves, and then I would turn around and one of the goblins was fighting against us. I don't know what they do.
They take control over
So
you.
it's
it
necromancy.
seems like.
Not necromancy. He was alive. I know he was alive because I made sure he, wasn't anymore. He was part of the little clumped off section.
Yeah.
But
illusion magic.
Did you kill him?
I had to.
Couldn't be.
I had to. He kept trying to kill us.
He died?
We
He
tried.
fully died?
Well, we tried tying him down for a while. We knocked him unconscious once we were able to kill some of the other ones. Well, knocked them unconscious at least. And then we escaped with him in chains, and he was still all glowy and shit. And then we tried killing him, and after a while, he eventually died. It took a long while, though.
What'd you throw at him before it worked?
We
Anything
stabbed
specific?
him a lot. We didn't want to burn him, so you guys are
No, but,
talking
like,
to him,
what
and Tick is just
actually
kind of like
killed him.
Tick is just kind of like looking down at his hands, nervously rubbing them. We tried everything, and he just kept living. So I couldn't stand to look at his eyes. So I just took a big rock and I kept smashing his face in until it stopped moving. It seemed
But we
to work.
can just knock out the goblins, or the goblins.
Well,
and
the issue is
possibly also the
they
kobolds?
don't stay knocked out for very long. You have to knock out multiple ones, and they stay down. It seems like they all feel the
Okay.
pain that one of them feels.
I've
So
not.
if you can do
It's a
enough to
hive
them,
mind.
they kind of get knocked down for a bit. But we haven't been able to kill them long enough.
Out of character. When Placid, right, hit the kobold and the eyes popped out,
Yes.
when it got back up, the eyes regrow.
No. He is still charred, burned, and has open eye sockets, but he seems to be staring perfectly straight as if he could still see.
Maybe we can rip off
Noted.
their limbs and not do anything after that. But that's kind of fucked.
That is pretty fucked, and that's
Fuck
pretty much all
against
we can do.
Necromancy. Yeah, that's pretty much.
But how are we supposed to get them out one by one, each individually?
Can't they go in squads?
We can
Exactly.
grapple them.
We
I
gotta think of how can we destroy that crystal?
I don't think we can
We can
destroy
wait
the
till
crystal.
the patrols go. We can wait till the patrols go, and they split up, each going one at one.
And
We
target
send two
each
groups, yeah, to target one, and then another group to target another one.
Okay.
But that only
pretty
takes
good.
out two.
That takes out two
I'm pretty
of
good at making
how
it
many?
behind them.
We don't even
You-
know how
do
many
you
are
guys
in the
even have-
capital.
Do you guys even have an idea?
No, sorry, we didn't do a census on them. My bad.
Well, yeah, I suppose. But have you ever been inside?
yes,
like the
I've been
fucking place.
I've been in fighting, but it's a lot of screaming, it's a lot of running, it's a lot of slashing. I don't know. I've
Hell
seen
yeah,
at
but how
most
big
like
is the place?
10. Probably bigger for me than it would be for you.
No, you. Is it comparable in size to the goblin place?
Oh no, way bigger.
Fuck.
Ah. Fuck.
But it's all inside the walls of the mountain. It's all carved out and hollowed. It's not like ours was we built shit. Those little stupid little lizards just dug a hole. But yes, technically it would be bigger.
Oh, this is bad.
I don't know how many people there are. I just know we went in with a mighty army of 30 of us and
A mighty
like
army of 30.
hey,
A mi-
Dirty.
we have a population
A
of
mighty
like
army of
200,
30.
all right? Actually, I
Question,
think-
do we
yeah,
have a
I think
more
it's like 250.
specific place for where the tiefling is?
Not a single solitary clue. He was sent over
No.
here to not go over to the fucking Cobalt Cave, but to go deal with Durin at the edge of the cave in his domain like normal, and something happened. We don't know.
Well,
We
where's
could
the
have
edge of the? Where's Durin's
explored
place?
this.
Oh, well, if you go over past this cave, past the gem, and you continue going in for another few hours, there's a big castle carved into the edge of the wall past a little moat. That's
But do we
Durin
have
Grimm's.
to go past this guy, this cobalt place?
Yeah, you have to pass it every time. I mean, normally it's never been a problem. I mean, we've had small skirmishes on resources and things like that, but
But they let you just walk through.
sometimes. As long as we're not actively doing something that they're trying to do, or taking something from them, or killing them, then yeah, probably
And
they're
you-
pretty fine.
And you
Oh
told us
my-
they're heartless killing machine monsters. Why?
They are. They're
Oh my
pieces of
God.
shit.
We could have just gone through. You son of a bitch.
I told you they were unblinking, unfeeling,
You
unmotionless.
son of a bitch. Yeah, and you
Oh
didn't.
my
you,
God.
Oh my.
You don't think to mention to us,
Neglect
hey,
to tell us
they
that
could, they'll let us through if we don't do anything like that.
Well, we were. You knew that we were talking by the edge of the thing, and they didn't do anything. That's why we were sitting there talking.
Okay, then let's just stop arguing and walk through.
Okay, so we're gonna walk
I don't think
past.
they're
Are we
gonna
going
let us
to
in
wait?
now.
Are we gonna not get the? Are we not getting him? Are we not getting Yoplax?
We are.
We gotta
Oh,
go through
No.
this.
The second
we
you
don't.
walk to the
Yoplax.
cave, they're going to shoot you. That counts as an act of aggression. Going inside that little entrance is considered aggression. Everything outside
Okay.
of that, they don't care about.
Okay, so let's try and go around.
So until we
Can you
start
not go
walking
around?
towards it, they're not gonna care.
Can you not go around?
There's
Is
only
there no
one
way to get
entrance.
around?
I mean, we can get around if we're just going to Durin, but to get Yoplax, we have to go in. That's the problem.
Let's talk to Durin first, though.
Let's
Right?
go to Durin first.
If
That might be
if
the
we
best
talk if we
play.
talk to Duran, we can get Yoplax later.
Yeah.
I guess we could do that. And Nick goes, that was not the deal that you were let out on. You were here.
What is this?
Sorry, Nick.
Nick,
Nick,
okay,
Nick.
okay,
Sorry,
okay.
Nick went through puberty.
I
sorry.
stand up and I look at Nick and I'm like, okay,
No, no,
okay,
no,
you
no.
want to go down there?
No,
you
no.
want to go down there?
Wait, hold on.
You want to go
Hold
down
on.
there? You
Hold
wanna go
on.
to the thing.
Hold on.
You wanna go-
Sorry, hold on. I gotta fix this real quick. I was still in tick voice. You cannot go
Okay.
down there, alright? That was not the business you were brought down here on. My father will be
You-
very angry.
Okay. You go down there. You go down there then. You walk in the fucking Cobalt Cave.
Hey, I'm here as a chaperone. It's your business to go down there. You took the
What
deal.
are
But if we
it
could
is.
get help-
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. Okay, you are the biggest son of... Oh, my God.
I love Sassiola Horn. This is interesting.
Hey, be as mad as you want, but we came over with one express permission to come fight and get this guy back. That was the whole point.
Yeah, and we said we'd do that later.
Yeah, we gotta do it now. We need the guy back, because if Durin finds out what happened, we're all fucked. We
Okay.
die.
New plan. New plan. Okay. You, Knack,
Ugh.
go down there.
It's Nick. I'm
Go down
Nick.
there. See if you can...
Knack
find-
was
no,
my
no, no.
brother.
Go down there. Go up to those guys. See if you can get anything done.
No, it's not my job. It's your job. I'm here to make sure if you die, I tell them. That's it.
Can we just throw this goblin down?
I am not a goblin.
He's not a
I am an orc.
goblin.
It's
Thank
not
you
a
very
go-
much.
Oh,
Orc,
he's
yeah.
an orc. Sorry. Can we just throw this orc down? The voice screamed goblin.
You say that, and both... yeah, I know. That's... Anyway, you say that, and both Tick and Tick actually come to Nick's side. So you're going to have to fight all three if you do.
St-
Wiz doesn't give a
Guys.
shit. Wiz is digging in
Guys,
the
I
dirt,
hope-
though. He's not a loyalist.
Guys, I hope you see how fucking stupid this is.
Yeah, it's
We're not
incredibly
trying to
stupid.
fight
We are
you.
infighting.
You're trying to fight us. We simply want
We're
you to
never-
do the job you were
listen-
coming here to do. I'm trying to make sure you don't get
Technically,
cold
Cedric and I
feet.
Part
Okay,
of the
so
deal.
you guys, all of us together, including you, want to go down there and try and fight however many fucking hundreds of these things are down there.
I'm
They
not saying we
can't
go on a
die
Rambo mission.
at
I'm not
once.
saying we have to kill them all. We just need to find Yoplax. That's it. That's all we need is Yoplax.
How do we get
How do
in,
you
though?
suggest we find Yoplax? How do you suggest we find Yoplax?
I don't know, but not running away.
Technically, Cedric and I are not part of this deal. We can go past them and find this person.
Wait, you guys... Oh,
You
you
really
two
want to
are...
go on your own?
You two are gonna go...
Not the goblins. Not the
K-
goblins.
K-Tick looks at you guys and he goes,
Or-
we can try and go back and get some mining equipment from one of the mining towns and dig a hole in. That's an option.
Do we really want to do that though? We
Not
don't know how long we'll
particularly,
be
but
here
it's the
for.
only thing I can think
How
of.
long that noise would even like? We don't
How
even
many
know if they'd
fighters
be
we have to
attracted by
go
the
through
noise.
going back.
That too, yeah.
Do we have a
Spiders are
time
another
limit
issue.
on how long this we have to do
I
this?
mean, I guess not. We weren't given a time limit, right?
Not as long as you're actively working towards it. I don't think Remus would
Alright.
care. And he looks over at Nick, and Nick's like, I don't think my dad would care as long as you're doing prep work. You just can't escape and run. And again, you can't tell Grim, because if you tell during Grim that his big main moneymaker has gone missing, we're dead. I think you're forgetting that little detail.
Yes, but we're trying to get him back. Wouldn't Grim support us getting him back?
No, Grim would kill us for losing him. And then get somebody different to do it.
I think he would kill you guys.
I think he would kill all of us, actually.
I'm technically not related to this at all. I'm
You'd
just
still be
helping
killed.
because-
Trust me, you'd still be killed. Don't think you can just fucking innocently say, I'm a bystander. He'll fucking slaughter you all the same.
We could mine up to the gem.
We'd be killed telling them that you guys fucked up.
Yeah, so don't do it. There's a
seems
reason they
wise.
say don't kill the messenger. It's because the messenger gets killed a lot. So don't do it.
We could mine up to the gem.
How long is that gonna take?
I don't know.
Well, I said it's like
Also-
100
wouldn't
feet
they
up.
see
Also,
us?
mining up to the gem would take even longer, so probably like a week. Mining 150
probably
foot of straight stone in a spiral upwards would take a
Well,
hot
how thick
fucking
is it?
minute. Assuming you guys
How
all went in a
thick is it?
non-continuous shift, I'd say a week.
How thick is it between us and the Cobalt Cave? Or the Cobalt Big Place?
Well, you guys went back to the stalactites, so you guys are a couple 100 feet away.
Yeah, but I want to see how thick the stone fucking wall is between us and the Cobalt main village thing.
What stone wall? What are you talking about?
Like, if we were to mine into their
You don't know how deep
sanctuary,
it
whatever it's
You
called.
don't know. You have no idea how
Okay.
deep it is. You don't know how deep it would go. You
Yep.
don't know how far you would have
That's-
to dig until you reach an entrance. But
That's why
presumably
I'm
you
asking
could.
Nick. I'm asking Nick because I'm assuming he knows more.
Nick also shrugs. He says, "I've never been in. We send
wow.
them in." And he points to the ticks.
That's great.
I'm always sent on very
Well,
important
Ticks.
missions, such as this one, such as finding our main guy, Yoplax.
We're.
He's the
bad.
information bearer, the money gatherer. He's the big kahuna. Him being missing is a big problem.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, you know, I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty sure when my father gave you this job, he was assuming you'd be slightly more competent. I just think you should
Well-
know that.
I'm pretty sure when your dad gave us this job, he was assuming we died.
No,
Yeah.
if he wanted you dead, he would have killed you by now. He's taken quite a shining to you, Olahorn. The rest of you, meh.
I'm not surprised.
Whatever. Very rarely a man can fight and drink on equal levels to him, so yeah, he appreciates it.
What kind of spells do you have that are area of effect? I'm asking to Placid.
I don't think
Area of effect?
I don't think a single
Yes,
one.
like,
I don't think. Yeah.
okay.
I've got ice knife.
That's something, I
That's-
guess.
Something, but it ain't
So-
much.
It definitely is a spell, I
I
suppose.
thought chromatic orb was
Chromatic orb is an area of effect, also. Yeah.
Okay, if I kill one of them, and then shift focus to the other, and then kill the person in the same 6-second interval, does that still work?
Wait, what do
don't
you mean?
think they
If,
have a
wait, so if you hit
constant time.
one of the, are you asking if you kill one of them? I'm gonna say this out of character just so I don't have to do the fucking voice. But are you asking that if in character you killed a kobold and then hit him again in the same turn, would he be double
No,
dead?
I'm asking in character, if I kill one kobold, then the other, then the last one in one turn, that they'll all be dead.
Presumably, you're not 100% sure, but from what it's sounding like, that is exactly what you need to do. But you're not 100% sure.
Okay, wonderful.
It might be
So
something
I don't need to kill
different.
them all at the exact same time, just in the same turn.
You're not 100% sure, but from what it's describing like, that's seemingly, potentially what it could be. It could be something else, though.
Wonderful.
Who knows?
Oh.
Who knows?
Then if you guys could get me close enough to the crystal, I could probably hit it with chromatic orb and blow it up.
What's the range of
Maybe
nomad called
I'll
again?
Also
Remind
have
us.
a ranged spell or cantrip at most, but it's only 60 feet.
So I'm
Mine-
not
Yeah, we
gonna
need
mine-
one.
add a character. I just want to make sure this isn't the entire crux of your plan. So I'm just gonna tell you guys add a character so you guys can start thinking about it. For starters, Placid, you have a range of 90 feet. It's 150 feet up. You would need to get 60 feet off the ground to be able to even hit the gem. Second off, that gem
What
is
about
the
Polly?
size of a fucking supersized Walmart. It is enormous. One single chromatic orb isn't going to do jack shit. In fact, you could probably sit here for the next several months doing nothing but sending acid chromatic orbs, and it would probably leave not even a visible dent.
So, add a character. Which are the two that have fought the kobolds before?
It's the tick and tick. So, okay, so let me give a quick party breakdown real quick, because there's a lot of fucking NPCs and people here, and you two are, this is your first proper session. So, for Cedric, you guys, Cedric and Levy, you're both the new people, but you also came in with the goblin named Wiz. So there are 3 goblins. There's Tick with a K, Tick with a CK, and Wiz. Wiz was captured with you guys in the little egg sacks. Then there's Yetris, who was a sex slave purchased by Placid. Tammy, who was a normal sex partner of Olahorn, and and I think that's it. Oh, and then Polly. Who can forget our boy Polly?
That
He's
is
just a big
a
slug.
way
So
to
we have
describe
Tick with
a
a
whack.
C.
Tick with a
Tick
C.
with a K.
Tick with a CK. Tick with a K. So there was originally 3 siblings out of character. When they
Uh-huh.
first came in, there was Tick, Tick, and Tick. Tick with a Tick spelled T-I-C, T-I-C-K, and T-I-K. C died. It's just C-K and K now. It's
Okay.
just as
And they are
complicated
both
as you're imagining.
goblins, correct?
They're both goblins. Nick is a not goblin. He is a orc. Wiz is a goblin. Polly is a slug. Yetris is a little dwarven woman. Tammy is a normal human who's ginger. She's a leprechaun.
And then Nick, Orc.
Am I missing anyone? Am I forgetting any
Polly.
other party members we're having?
Polly just spelled P-O-L-Y.
No, P-A-U-L-L-Y. It's Polly.
P-A-U.
Actually, I don't know
Well,
if that's
there
how I spelled
was
it.
Russell.
Oh yeah,
again,
and
please.
Russell. No, Russell died. Russell got snapped in half.
Yeah, Russell
That's what I
died,
said. There was Russell.
Oh, there was. Yeah, there was a
Russell.
Russell. Yeah. I've been weeding
and the
people out
other
slowly.
slug, and the other slug.
Nope, there's just Polly.
Harold.
Harold is fucking.
There
Harold.
was
Oh, there was Harold. Oh, you're
Yeah,
still
there
doing the was
Harold.
bit.
That's what
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
saying.
I didn't realize you were still saying the
Harold
was.
How do I
bit.
spell?
Yeah, Harold exploded,
How do
and so did. Ironically, both
Yeah.
of them died in the exact same manner at the exact same time, via the exact same person. How interesting. Anyway,
Well,
How do I
Placid-
spell Polly again?
Placid murdered them both. Anyway, what's up?
Who?
Let's just-
How do I
Who else did
how
I
do I spell
murder? I
Polly?
only killed.
You threw a chromatic orb, and it blew them both up. You fucking.
Who else did I kill? What are you talking
You
about?
killed Harold and Russell. They were both next to each other. They both died in that explosion.
No.
No.
Oh,
what
no,
are you
not
talking
Harold.
About?
Wait, who was it? Wait.
Russell. Wait. What are you?
Oh, no,
talking
no,
about?
no.
Russell died from a spider.
No,
What
you're
are you
actually
talking
correct.
about?
Bro, it's been 2 months.
You're
Yeah,
thinking
I'm
about-
mixing.
You're thinking about
No.
Tick.
Yeah, I mixed Tick up,
Bro,
but then I
but
remembered that
Tick
Tick
was
was
with-
on Polly. Tick was on Polly, and that's why he
Yeah.
survived. Originally,
What the
you were gonna
fuck? I
shoot
was like,
Polly.
I
and
did
Tick.
not kill 2 people.
No. I'm sorry. I'm remembering when it was first happening, and you were going to shoot towards Tick to help him, and it would have killed both of them. And I was just thinking about that. Sorry, my apologies. I was wrong. I'm
Dude.
gaslighting myself here. Ugh.
Gaslighting the whole party
So how
at
do
the
I
same
spell Polly?
time. Jesus.
Huh? Cedric, what are you
How
saying?
do I spell Polly?
Paul, hold on. Let me. I have it pulled up somewhere, didn't I? I swear to God, I've written it down.
Yeah.
It was written down next to Harold.
That's what I'm trying to do right now is make a list of all the NPCs so I can remember names.
Oh God, hold on. Actually, you know what? I have it spelt over here. Actually, I don't even need it. Yeah, it's P-A-U-L-L-Y. So I was correct. I forgot I have it on a Google Docs. I was trying
Thank
to
you.
scroll through the Discord like a retard. What were we doing now?
I'm
Everyone's
thinking
sitting.
of Harold that you sent in the Discord.
Harold is also in the Discord.
So-
but I have it also on the thing.
I've got Tick with a CK, Tick with a K, Nick, Polly, and
Nick,
Yetris.
Polly, Yetris, and Tammy.
And with
Also, Nick is spelled
I'm
K-N-I-C-K.
gonna. How do I what?
Nick is spelled
K in like the
K-N-I-C-K. Like Knick. Like a Knight
Oh,
in
okay.
Shining Kun armor.
Got it.
So, where are we
Yeah.
going? What's
I'm
everyone
gonna
doing?
assume Yetris spelled Y-E-T-R-E-S-S.
Not double S, but yeah,
Probably-
basically. It's spelled how it sounds.
We can.
And what race is she?
Dwarf.
Dwarf.
And then Tammy's human.
I'm assuming it's double M?
Is it Waha? What?
Double M.
Is that
Tammy with double M?
Double M.
Double M Tammy.
Oh wait, I forgot to add Wiz.
Oh yeah, Wiz is spelled W-H-I-Z.
Wiz is
You
also
make
a
it so
goblin.
convoluted.
Wiz is a escaped goblin who is a gem carver.
Oh, that's great to know.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am.
Jim Carver.
He
Someone
literally
got him up there.
Yeah, he told. That's why he was coming over there, is because this is where all the miners didn't reach. So he was grabbing little stones off the floor to whittle back in the middle ring.
Okay.
He just got captured by spiders.
Yeah. Shitty
Oh.
expedition.
Okay, so our options are very limited, but
Very,
I
very
guess
limited.
the two options we have is either we fight them or we mine into the major city place.
Wiz.
As I was, or
Oh, wait. I guess Cedric can go first.
Cedric, what do you
as I
want?
was going to say. So out of character, Tick and Tick have fought with the kobolds before, correct?
Correct. They have survived in a scuffle with them on several occasions, but they have had one major battle where they went into the cave.
Mhm. So I'm gonna turn to them and ask them, when you when you guys fought the kobolds, if you lopped off limbs and they got back up, did they come back, or with the limbs, or do they stay missing?
No, they stay off most of the time, but you don't have time
What
to
do you mean most of
chop.
the time?
Well, no, I mean they stay off, but you would take one kobold's arm off, and before you could take off his other, you would get 3 other kobolds swarming you, and then he'd get lost in the shuffle. So presumably they leave their arms off, but I don't know. I haven't stared at one of them long enough.
I mean, we know their eyes. Yeah,
Using this, well, if we think about it, it's from what I'm hearing out from your experiences and what we've seen with the one kobold that his name, magic user,
Placid,
Placid,
not-
yeah.
Placid. Sorry,
No, you're good.
the Placid hit with the orb. The eye stayed out.
Yeah.
It seems like to make them stay down, we would have to either completely obliterate up the body, or damage us so badly that they can no longer move or fight back.
or
But
as
how are
we.
we
Here's the
supposed
thing,
to
though.
fight in a battle?
I've barely ever seen them reach a stage of can't fight back. I've never seen a kobold on its hands and knees crawling. I've never seen one of them bastards with no legs refusing to fight. They find a way to keep going.
We
if
already
we
know how
charred
to
them?
kill them.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't found out if we charred the body.
I don't know.
I could have hit them with
Like-
a fire chromatic orb, but did
Burn
I?
them
stupid.
so incredibly bad that
What?
they just can't.
Hold on. Says the one that motherfucker. Sit there being
Also, just so
asshole
you
to
know,
me.
while you guys are talking, Wiz gets out of the dirt and walks over to Placid, and he's like, "We can burn them. I like the idea we could burn them."
Okay, so he's a gem carver pyromaniac. Okay.
No, he just says we can burn them.
Okay.
Do you know? Like, are you saying
know-
that as like you want to burn them, or you know that burning them works?
I think he's just a pyromaniac. I think he.
I just say we can burn them. It's an idea, at least. It's something.
Yeah.
Wiz,
We could-
you're a wood carver. I mean, you're
You're
not
a
a wood
gem
carver. You're
carver.
a gem carver, right?
Yeah, these little stones. Like he points to like the little colored glowing gems, and he points to the one. He points to the both Placids. He's like that one. Watch.
If we get you up there, you think we can? Wait, hold on, wait. There's multiple of these illusion stones.
I mean, not those ones specifically. Those are pretty rare, but I mean, there's a lot of gems in here. There's heat stones. There's cooling
Oh.
stones. Glow
What
stones.
are cooling stones?
They're. If you've ever been to an inn that's fancy and serves chilled drinks, they'll normally put a chill stone at the bottom. It just keeps perpetual temperature. It's the same thing. Well, a heat stone is a little different. Heat stone you have to hit, but it sets out little sparks. Glow stones are the things you see up on the ceiling. Those just glow.
Are there exploding
Rings?
stones?
There's propulsion stones. Yeah, those are used
Are there
normally. Those are normally used in giant aircrafts. Like I've heard of those from adventurer stories. They sounded so cool. They're just giant, big sacks of air, and they float around using those crystals. So cool.
Listen, I got a plan that might take some time.
Oh, okay.
Polly,
Yeah, baby,
Me-
what's
how
good?
much- how much goo do you produce normally?
About 1 to 2 goo balls a day if I'm working on it.
So
What's
can
a
we
goo ball?
save up your goo, blow up those 2 kobolds in the front, draw out the rest of the kobolds, and then just blow them up with goo and spark stones and fire magic all at once?
Good.
Presumably, yeah. I don't see why
Oh
it wouldn't
shit!
work.
If they,
Polly
Wait,
can work up a few extra goo balls best he can, but they only come out so
wait,
fast.
they write slugs as well, right?
The 2 ones that were coming out on their expedition
patrol.
were riding slugs, but you just I'm not even gonna make you roll for it, but just using your memory, those slugs also had the green eyes. Though with the eyeballs in the socket, it's not
That's
as
true.
pronounced of a glow. But once the eyes got knocked out of the socket, it's like a radiating
It's
glow.
like totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it kind of looks like they
I
all
mean,
just have
they
like
could
green
probably
eyes,
blow up
basically.
the same way Harold did. I'm just throwing that out there.
Hell, we
If
could.
they do pull, if they pull out those slugs and I hit a fire chromatic orb on them, they're cooked and they blow up, both of them. Like, have you? Okay, I'm gonna ask Tick this. Have they ever like rode slugs into battle?
Nobody rides slugs into battle. They're not battle slugs.
I
mean,
don't
we
know.
can't wait for nighttime
They're for
when
traveling,
they're riding
traversing.
the slugs again.
Yeah, they're for
Okay.
movement-based things. It's to help with the cave walls and all the rough terrain. It helps move things because they're good at pulling. They're not warriors. Could you imagine trying to ride that thing into a battle? Jesus Christ, you'd be dead before you got halfway there.
I mean, they're good explosive devices. They're mini IEDs, pretty much.
Polly
whoa,
looks
whoa,
over at
whoa.
you, Olahorn, and he
Then-
says, "You guys aren't gonna kill me, right?"
No, Polly. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the taking over slugs.
Placid, you didn't hear shit. You can't understand him. He can understand you though, because both you and Olahorn talk to animals. So he
Of course
understands
not,
you.
Of course not, Polly, dude.
No, I'm not talking
they-
about
if they-
Polly though.
If they want to blow you up, I'ma stop. I can't live without the Polly style, especially after Harold.
I appreciate you, baby. And if it's not too much to ask, do you think you could try and get those slugs out too with your tiefling buddy?
If we can find somewhere to break this mind control,
Hey, that's why I love you,
Tieflings are
baby.
powerful.
And he gives you like 2 little flaps, kind of come up and do what presumably are finger guns. But they have no opposable. There's no thumbs or fingers on them, so it's just 2
Yeah.
little like
I
seaweed
get
kelp
them little
flaps.
finger guns too.
And he hands you a single goo ball, by the way, that he had pre-stored.
Here we go.
So do we
what are
just
gonna
wait
plan
here
on
for a
doing with
while and
Lord?
save up some goo balls?
I
We
don't know.
can.
How long do you want to sit and take up camp? Or do you want to just sit here for the next week hanging out?
Yes.
We don't have the rations for that.
I'm just saying.
Or
At that,
again-
well, that's another good point. I didn't even think about food, but I just meant at that point, why don't we go back and do the mining supplies idea if we're just gonna wait that long?
Or again, we can just wait for nighttime when they're actually riding the slugs and then explode them.
Well, yeah, but that's only 2.
It's only 2 of them. Yeah. I was thinking of them attracting out multiple more, but if they
If we
did that,
explode them, more are gonna come out anyway.
no. But I'm talking about taking more with them than just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if the plan was to blow up the 2
Yeah.
and then have enough goo balls that when more come out, we can blow them up as well.
Or just because it's like napalm. You said right? There's
Well,
slug
it's-
goo is like napalm.
it's more like a really sticky fucking glue that it's like a rubber cement basically, but it just happens to be flammable.
But how flammable are we talking? Because
Oh.
when Harold got hit, he fucking
Well, yeah, because Harold
blew the
was,
fuck up.
well, because Harold is
Like
the source
goo.
of the slime, so he basically
Yeah.
had himself covered in gasoline. So yeah, if you hit a slug, they're gonna explode like a stick of dynamite. But if you hit just their piles of goo, I mean, you've seen it happen before in person. It just flashes up into a big explosion. It's like flash paper.
Okay.
Flash goo.
Okay.
So I don't know. What are y'all doing? Any ideas?
Oh, fuck. Bad.
Again, it seems
so
like
also
we
best
maintain our
idea
two
is-
options.
Yeah, getting the mining equipment isn't really feasible. I mean-
TIK kind of stands up for a second. He's like, if we really wanted to do this goo ball idea, we'd have to start working Polly out. That's how you milk them for their slime. The more exertion, the more slime. So I guess we have to start having them run around in circles or something.
Yeah, I'll have Polly work on that for now, then, I guess.
Yeah, let's have Polly. Polly, can we
No.
have you?
Hold on, what were you
So
saying?
how much
Oh,
slime
oh,
can you
okay,
produce
so
in a day that's not in
1
a
to 2.
bowl?
A casual
1 to
day
2.
of just sliming is about 1 to 2 balls.
How long? Okay, so you're really sticky, right? You can like climb up walls and shit.
Yeah, of course I can, baby. That's just part of the Polly style. Ain't nothing gonna stop me, not even gravity.
How long would it take for you to climb up there? And I point to the big rock, get goo
like-
all around the perimeter of it, and then we set that on fire. It explodes, breaks the rock in the perimeter. The thing falls down.
Oh, to try and slime up the whole face of the gem? Like,
Yeah.
that'd probably
The
take
whole
Polly a
perimeter of the
good
gem.
couple of hours,
Yeah, the
maybe a day or
perimeter.
so. I'd say about a day, or
One
just
issue-
the rim of the gem.
Yeah, around the top. Yeah.
Probably could
Yeah,
probably
so
do
we
that
can-
in
is what I'm thinking.
6 hours, maybe.
One. Hold on, is this gem positioned like right above the entrance?
It's not. It is off to the left, and it's kind of like up into the side
the air.
wall and the ceiling.
Okay.
So it's like if you took out the where the wall and the ceiling meet, and you put a giant fucking gem leaning out of it. You don't know how far
Okay,
in
good,
it goes.
because
You don't know how
otherwise-
big it is. It could be, as far as you guys are
Otherwise, I'd
concerned,
be-
it's a little iceberg.
Otherwise, I'd be worried about it blocking off the entrance, and then we'd have to get the mining equipment anyway.
No. It looks like if it fell straight down, you guys would be able to still enter the entrance. Presumably.
Wait, question, Polly.
Yes.
Did these things explode or did they just catch on fire?
What? My poly slime?
Yeah.
They catch on fire and then they burn up real quick. It's the slime is flammable, so once it's burned out, it's gone.
Oh.
Shit. So, damn.
Real good for fire starting. That's why we have it all around. Hey, not to brag or nothing, but Polly was one of the guys who helped slime up around the edge of the castle last time. Yeah, every time we get an intruder
Hell
who
yeah,
gets
Polly.
stuck on one of those castles and they try to attack us, you just set it on fire and they burn alive. It's pretty cool. They get caught up in one big flash, and then by the time it's done, they're dead. Hey, that's just part of the Polly
Jesus.
style, though. My slime's extra strong, and so I say.
Well, there's no one else I could say than that you.
Exactly.
Listen,
No one else to deny it. I've got the slimiest slime.
Harold's dead. The only person that could have.
Harold was an old man. He lost his slime prime long ago.
Damn.
Hey,
Polly really doesn't
Hey.
care.
Polly.
Hey, Harold was a great
Don't
guy, but he was a
disrespect
little
Harold.
old man, alright? He was a little dry on the bottom side, if you know what I mean. Nothing against Harold. Great dude. But, yeah, he could probably make a goo ball in every 3 or 4 days.
Ugh.
But hey, you know what? He was a good man. Good on him. He's up there in slug heaven. Slugging about.
Is there a different heaven for slug?
What? What, you think you go
They
to heaven?
believe in slug heaven?
What do you mean?
Hold on a second.
All slugs go to heaven. We were told from birth that we get milked of our sins, and then we get to work in the
you called it
stables.
slug heaven. There's like a different heaven.
Well, no, it's
for
just called
slugs?
slug heaven. What? Do you have like a giant heaven?
No, we just have heaven.
Well, yeah, exactly. So do we. We got slug heaven.
No, but everyone else just gets the same heaven.
But like your heaven would like imagine you wanted a steak with
No,
like
no, no, like
but
me
with
and
like a
Cedric,
bunch of salt
we
on
both
it.
died.
That's not
Me
heaven
and
to
Cedric,
us.
we both.
That was way too specific. Me and Cedric, that was way too fucking
No, but if
specific.
me and Cedric both died, we would both go to heaven.
So what you're telling me he wouldn't go to dwarf heaven and you wouldn't go to giant heaven?
No. There's just heaven.
You
Why
guys
would I go
get a
to dwarf
heaven? I didn't even know you guys got a heaven. We thought it was just us slugs.
Oh Jesus.
Maybe you guys are referring to the same heaven, you just call it something else.
No. Okay, well I don't know. Here, how's this sound for a heaven for you? Infinite grass in a slightly muddy backdrop, just a little
That
bit
sounds
of wind. Oh.
That's okay.
Okay, so
that
maybe you
sounds-
do
that
go to
sounds-
slug heaven. There's all the leaves
Yeah.
you could ever eat, big old chunks of fruit. It's amazing. It's a paradise.
I hope when I die, I go to Slug
Wow, if
Heaven.
only I could hear this.
Yeah, you're basically just hearing Olahorn like
Yeah.
gush over the wonders of slug heaven, and you guys are like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
Olahorn, dude, you're
None
not
of them can
explaining
understand me.
You guys just don't
Yeah.
understand me, Mom. Ugh.
Is
Wait.
Holohorn like actively translating both sides?
I don't know, Olahorn,
No.
are you? No? Okay, then no.
No, he's not.
Alright.
You guys, you guys are
Olahorn,
just.
why don't you ask Polly?
What's
Wait, are they-
slug
how far are
heaven?
they
Oh
watching
man,
this?
slug heaven sounds
Understand you.
great. What the fuck is slug heaven?
Polly can
Um,
understand you, Placid. You can just ask him.
I know,
Technically speaking,
but
he can
I
understand
can't
everyone.
understand. But
Polly understands.
he's not gonna
common.
answer me back.
He just
I
can't
was
talk.
gonna ask if he could like slime the perimeter like they do back at the castle, so we can like have a defense just in case like some of the kobolds come up. We could just set it alight and light them the fuck up, so we don't have to worry about like fighting.
I mean, I
Wait, so
can.
do the slugs leave slime as they go?
Yeah. But our
Yeah,
normal
because what happened
slimes,
to Harold.
our normal slime trails dry out in a little bit. They dry out after a few hours. That big snail pile that you saw around the castle took like weeks. You have to build up layer after layer if you want something like that.
I just thought of a way to really torture a slug then. Just
Oh.
light
Olahorn?
this trail behind them
Olahorn,
on
I'm
fire
scared.
and then they'd have to permanently move.
No, we're not doing this to we're not doing
Well,
this
I'm
to
not-
you, Polly.
My
You're
character
thinking-
isn't saying this, I just thought of
Oh,
this.
okay. I thought you were saying. I thought you were just having this idea aloud, and Polly's just freaking the fuck out.
No, me. Geno is having this idea aloud.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right then.
God, this is.
Well,
Character.
I'm
I just
glad-
thought of something really funny.
I'm glad we've spent the past hour and 15 of session being in the exact same place we started session. So what's your game plan?
Oh yeah. When it's like, for me it's 1:30 right now. When it's 2:30, I gotta go.
That sounds about right. I mean, to be fair, these sessions barely go over 2 hours.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
2 hours 30 minutes.
we
That'd be-
never accomplish anything in these sessions.
Yeah,
yeah, I know.
It's a one. It's
we're
a
sitting here
wonder we're even
milking.
still in the game.
Now we're just milking these sessions, baby. 1,000 episodes.
just-
Dark King, 1,000
I just-
episodes.
I just want to tell you, the progress we've made is we rested and that's it.
Yes. You guys rested.
Well, also
walked
that
down, got
chromatic orb
immediately
somebody.
scared. Yeah, you guys walked down, immediately got scared, ran up, hid, and now you guys are just hanging out. Do a little slumber party.
We're planning, we're doing something.
I'm trying to get something together. We don't want a TPK. That's why.
No, I get it. I had a character.
What if
I wish
we
you guys did
become a
this for a
cosmos
month and a
power?
half. Some game plans would have been nice a month and a half ago.
It wouldn't be nearly as funny.
No, definitely
Yeah,
not.
Hey,
it
But
would
still.
not happen.
If I knew the situation, I would have probably planned in the month and a half time that I
Well,
had.
that's the
Probably.
secret third
I was
thing,
gonna say you
so.
guys did end session with. I think you. I don't even think you. I think this is your first
we
session.
were
'cause
on
you
the
were just-
way there.
Yeah, because you guys like.
We were
just-
on the way there.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wait.
Yeah.
Do you think what's his name? I'm saying this in character. The skeleton guy back at the castle. What's his name?
Simon?
Skeleton?
Simon. You think his amulet is somehow connected to this?
I don't know. He's got a little red
Oh
amulet.
shit.
It's like a little red choker.
If it's
No.
red, then I doubt it.
Yeah. Fuck.
Also, I don't think
Uh,
they
don't know
work
the
in the
time
same
and
way.
fellow.
Okay.
Possibly.
I think Levy's plan of just waiting till night and then blowing up the ones on the slugs is a good start.
But what do we do
Yes,
after we
I-
blow up the slugs? Then they're gonna just chase us down. That's a sign of aggression. That's a fight start.
Again, we have a few ideas. We have no concrete plans.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. I mean, we could try do the slug idea. I guess it's the least immediate death I've heard so far. I don't know if
Yes.
it'll work
How
though.
far do you think we could trail them to?
Well, if
Because
we
you said
if
when
we
you
just make
capture
him,
the goblin one.
well, if we make him go up the wall here, and then we make him walk across the ceiling to get there, they probably won't notice him.
We
Is there,
could
like opening
we
in the
could be-
ceiling somewhere?
we could have Placid hiding, and then whenever those two are close, we blow them up. If they don't see us, we can go back into hiding and see like how big the response team is.
And if they do see you,
We run.
Hold on.
And
What
if
kind
they
of spells
chase.
do you two have? What kind of spells are we working with exactly?
I
Chromatic
got
orb.
mostly healing spells.
Some can't.
Ice.
Okay, we
Knife,
have Ice
Thornwhip.
Knife, Pneumatic Orb, healing spells.
that's about it.
That's it.
Yetris is like, I have a
Okay.
chromatic orb as well, but that's about it.
Well, something at least.
Something at least.
I have punches and then another punch and then a third punch and then a fourth one.
That's a lot of punches.
That is a lot of punches. About the same punches that I'm assuming this lady can do.
Oh, you pointing to Tammy? Tammy,
Yes.
Tammy kind of like does the blush thing and like does the top of her or the balls of her foot and kind of like wiggles her knee back and forth. She goes, "Ah, well, I can punch pretty good, yeah. I can punch, all right, I guess some would say.
I wasn't attempting to flirt with you, but now it feels
It
like
wasn't
I'm
a flirt!
flirting with you and I'm
Fuck you!"
uncomfortable.
And she, all right, hold on.
Hey.
I'm getting uncomfortable.
Oh, hon, you're getting your wife stolen in front of you, Dave.
Hey.
All right, fine. She goes to swing at you. Doesn't do any damage, but she decks you in the shoulder.
Hold on, no, roll for damage.
It didn't hit for
What?
damage. Didn't
No,
hit for
roll for
damage,
damage.
fucking cuckbag.
No, do it. I dare you. I double donkey dare you.
Double donkey dare.
Yeah.
I've
Double
never
donkey dare.
heard.
That means it's serious.
I've never heard someone
Okay,
use
max
double
damage.
Double
donkey dare.
dog dare.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
It's
heard
it's
double-
also double dog dare, so yes, that's also correct. Also, max damage 9 points as you were decked across the jaw.
Yeah,
Then
I know that it is actually a double dog dare, but I'm gonna use double donkey dare because I've been using it for years.
it's a double Dutch dare. Anyway,
Hey, I'm Dutch.
wonderful. Well, you also take
Now
9
we're-
points of damage.
Wonderful.
Jesus
Wonderful.
Christ. Well, now we're falling apart. This is bad. We're gonna TPK.
Anyway,
we might TPK.
after he
get
says
over
that,
it. We're
he
having
walks.
fun.
Tammy walks over to you, Olahorn. Stands next to you instead.
Cooked. I think we're cooked.
Anyone else have any ideas?
Polly raises an eye
Not
stalk.
really.
Polly? Yeah, Polly, what is it?
Hey, hear me out, baby. What if? All right, they're gonna see you guys. They're gonna attack after you, right? They think you're big guys, you're adventurers, you're gonna fight. They see me, they see a slug. What are they gonna do? They're just gonna attack a slug? No, they're not gonna attack a slug. They're just gonna let me go. What if I go try and find this guy as a scout mission, and then I come back reconnaissance style? What do you say, baby?
But can you talk to him?
Okay.
Oh no,
but
not
have
in the
you
slightest. But like
considered-
I can see him and
What
then
if
come
they-
back.
But
Then
what
I
if
can't
they?
understand him.
What if they take you over? What if they take off with Polly? That's what I'm.
Placid, you heard nothing, Mister.
I know, but I'm asking Olahorn. He's
Oh! Wild shape.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh,
That
that's
is
a good
very true.
idea. Polly likes that idea, baby. How about you become a slug with me? Hey, you want to be slug
What
brothers?
is the CR of the slug?
That was not what we were thinking.
Oh,
I was
hold on,
thinking
hold on.
more of the
I was
rat.
thinking-
Olahorn.
Yeah. I was
It's a
thinking
rat.
I was
rat, me
thinking
and
the
Party
rat.
Pete. Yeah, I was thinking rat. Me and Party Pete can go
Yeah,
in there.
you were part of.
Oh, that's cool too. I mean, yeah, Party Pete's. He's a cool dude.
Damn, you just stole Polly's.
You stole Polly's
Listen,
thunder.
Polly,
Okay,
Polly,
go
I'm sorry, but they're but those slugs are more useful to them than rats. So they have a higher chance of taking you than they do of taking me and Party Pete if we're rats.
No, you're right. No, you're right. I got a little ahead of myself. That's all right.
Dude, you took the wind out of his sails. He was ready to.
No, Polly, your
Polly just kind of like
style
deflates
still
a bit, like a
influenced the
bounce
idea.
castle.
No, Polly. We came up with this idea because of you. If you weren't here, we would have never thought of it.
No, you're right. No, I'm glad I could help or whatever. It's yeah, Polly power.
No, Polly.
No, I believe in you guys. I hope your plan goes well.
I don't know what's going on, but I feel like I shouldn't be here.
All the
for
horns
this
just sitting here
conversation.
tearing up, like trying to plead with Polly. Because I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Spare his feelings.
No, that's fine. So, all right, you got a game plan then? You're gonna wild shape with Party Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long does wild shape last?
I believe it lasts for I think it's an hour, but let me check. Druid 5th edition, baby. Wiki dot save me once more.
Do we
Wild shape.
actually have a wiki?
Do we have a
Or is
what?
that a joke?
Was what? What did you
Do
say?
we actually have a wiki, or is that a joke?
Have a what?
Do we actually have a wiki, or is that a joke?
No, we don't have a wiki. I'm at the wiki dot. It's the Wikipedia for D&D. I'm at the D&D
Oh,
wiki.
there's actually a D&D character. I thought this was just a fucking creature that you created.
No. I'm looking up.
No.
I'm looking up a different thing right now. I'm looking up wild shape. The slug is.
Oh.
This is, however, is different. Where the fuck does it say how long you're stuck for? Your game statistics are aligned. You transform. You assume the hit points. Can't cast spells. Can't retain the benefits of any features of your class. You choose whether your equipment. Where the fuck does it say how long you are? Oh, here it is. You are okay, so 1 hour. Yes, you can do it for 1 hour. It's the number of druid levels divided by 2, rounded down. So since you're level 2, it would be 1. So you have 1 hour.
This is risky, but I think it'll work.
Party Pete runs down
So
from the
you-
top of your crown where he normally sleeps, and he runs down onto your shoulder. And he's like, "Hey, I'm just saying, I know this is a great plan you just came up with, but why did I get dragged into this? Out of curiosity. Not that I'm not down for the adventure or whatever, but like, I was just taking a nap, man.
If I get hurt, you need to run out and tell everyone.
I'm not leaving you.
Listen, I look at Party Pete and I'm like, listen, I know you don't want to leave me, but this is what's best for everyone. We're all fucked if I go in there and
Question,
die
out of
and
character.
no one knows.
What happens if a druid dies with a familiar? What happens to their familiar? Do they just lose
You don't
connection
know.
to them?
I think the familiar might just
We
die
can
as
find
well.
I'm
out in
asking out of character.
You can find out in approximately half an hour.
Oh.
So
I'm
Olahorn,
pretty sure
Okay.
that the familiar also disappears.
well, you don't know because originally
No, but
Party Pete
Pauly's
was a
not-
normal rat.
Or,
Party Pete was
Oh,
a
yeah?
normal
Party
rat
Pete's-
turned
yeah.
familiar.
Yes.
It was?
Yes, he's
Well,
a.
then he might just turn back into a normal rat.
Who knows?
And then we can't fucking understand him.
Well, no, you guys can't understand him to begin with. Only Olahorn's talking.
Well, yeah,
to
but
him,
if
because he's
but
got
if,
the little amulet.
if one rat goes coming out with the rest of without me, then I think you can.
You can
I
assume
think
what's
you can
happening.
make
Yes.
an educated guess.
Correct. So just to
Yeah.
explain to both Cedric and Levy, Olahorn and Placid can both talk to animals as part of their class feature. However, Olahorn has a magical amulet that allows him to
Race
hear
feature.
animals. Well, no, yes, you both have the race feature that allows you to talk to animals. However, Olahorn has a thing that actually allows him to hear animals.
Yeah, that I've picked up on already.
Okay, good. Just double checking.
That I know at least.
So anyway, what's
Olahorn,
the
what
what's
do
the
you
game
want?
plan?
Olahorn, what do you
Olahorn's
want
turning
me to
rat.
do? Do you want me to stand guard, waiting for your return, or
We don't have any
Cool.
message spells or anything, right?
no?
No.
What cantrips do you have?
They wouldn't work from this distance. They would not work from this distance.
What do you guys?
Ray of
think?
Frost. Oh yeah, I do have an AOE. Ray of Frost. I totally forgot about that.
Ray of Frost isn't an
Ray of
AoE.
Frost is not
Yeah,
even close to
oh,
being an
is-
AoE.
Okay.
I believe it does 1d8 damage and also halves movement speed.
I thought it was
Can
1
we
to
get
6. I
a
don't know.
note? Can one of you guys like write a note to attach to like our underside?
Wha-
Or to,
Wait,
like,
hold
write
on.
your
And
rat
Party
tummy?
Pete talks to you. He says you do realize we look completely different, right? Like we're not exactly going to be looking the same. Why don't you just turn into a rat here and we both sneak over there together?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. But I need like a note.
Yeah, but they
to,
can just see the
to
difference
give to
between
this
us.
Guy. No, but I
Oh,
need
to
the
the
note
to the
give
guy.
to
You
this guy.
to the tiefling dude. You're getting a note for him?
Oh.
Do I need a note?
So, like,
Are we both noting
Do
it?
you
No,
guys
you
have,
don't.
like a
No,
anything?
Polly. Just
No, they can't.
shit.
They can't hear him.
yeah.
Yeah,
I,
like any kind of identifying thing?
he's a little rat
No,
sitting
I'm
on his
trying to
arm
think of
right
what
now,
to note.
squeaking at him, but that's about it. He's got little like gray spots,
I can't.
but he's a solid
can't
dark gray.
Well, he's a solid dark gray with little like light up spots.
Yeah.
Well, I can't I can't speak when in wild shape, right?
Correct.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so
ac-
then we need a note.
yeah, according to
Attached
this,
to you.
your game statistics are replaced by that of the beast. You, when you transform, you'll assume the hit points. You can't cast spells, you cannot speak, and you do not contain any class or race benefits that aren't the rat itself. And also, you can choose, by the way, when you change, whether your equipment falls to the ground or merges into your new form. So you can decide what you want to bring and what you want to leave.
Oh yeah. What do you want to bring with you?
I'm gonna bring everything with me. Everything that I can.
Okay.
You sure?
Sure, you don't
What do you
want to
mean?
leave some
You
stuff
don't.
behind.
Yeah, because I don't think everything's gonna benefit you. You're a rat, so.
No, but,
I
but like
Not everything.
if I untransform, what do you guys want me to leave? I mean, because this shit, I might need it to survive. I can go invisible for 6 seconds, so like I can go invisible, then turn back into a rat and slip out. But like, I might be fucked if they catch me.
Yeah, that's true. But how does it even like take the form with you? That's very weird.
Out
Okay.
of character, are you asking
It's
how
magic.
how a wild shapes?
Yeah,
Just
Magic.
turns.
I
It's
guess.
druidic
so.
magic.
Okay. Sorry. Okay then. Wild shape, buddy.
Like,
We'll write a
what
note for
do
you.
What do you have on you currently?
Do I still have my healing potions? Let me check.
I think you used them all. Same as.
What happened? Are you guys asking me a question? Hold on.
No,
I'm
we're
asking
asking-
Warren a
Oh,
question.
Oh, okay.
Taking his
I don't
time.
really have anything on me. I got rations. I can leave my rations out here in case anything happens to me.
Have you eaten?
You guys have eaten it. I haven't like I assume when you guys take breaks you eat little snacks of your rations, but you guys
Okay,
don't have a
yeah.
ton of rations. Like if you guys were trying
I'm
to
assuming
like
Yeah.
stay
Which
in here
means
for
I have
another week, you'd be
that
fucked.
means I have 4-day rations, right?
If
4
I
days of
remember
rations if
correctly, you guys had a week
'Cause
of
I had-
rations when you
I had
first
5
entered.
days I had 5 days rations written on my character sheet.
If I
Yeah,
remember
me
Did the
too.
correctly,
king
see,
provide
here's
us
the issue.
with
We had a lot of
nothing?
food that like got moved around. So if I remember correctly, when you first moved down, you both had a week of rations, and then you lost some of your rations to the bats, and then you also lost all of your extra
Trade off.
rations that you got from the centipede. So I'm pretty
And
sure
then
you're
I
both
traded
down
Did
to
the-
we
like.
get some from the
centipede
king?
ration.
I think you
Yeah,
got a
we
couple
gave
of
some to the
rations.
king. I
We'll
did.
just say you both have 5 days worth each. If you guys don't have
Yeah,
any.
no, that's
Okay.
Yeah.
already what's written in the
No,
character
but I'm telling
sheet.
for Placid as well. Whatever he says it is, it's 5 now.
Okay.
Okay.
Just for simplicity's sake.
It makes sense. It makes sense that the king would give rations.
I'm pretty sure
for
he.
the
I mean,
quest.
he like gave them a feast beforehand. He gave you guys supplies in the cart. I don't remember what you guys took off the cart because it was like fucking 2 months ago. But yes, there was shit in the cart, so you probably got a couple of days. So we'll just say everyone has 5 days of rations, and we'll say that's how the supplies
You want me to
got
leave my
divvied.
rations out here in case anything happens to me? I don't really have anything else.
Yes, sure. I guess.
I guess I just take off my rations and I leave them here.
Okay, so you just take out
Does
a little
anyone have,
satchel from
like-
your bag and place it.
Does any Placid, you still got those healing potions? I might
No, we
be
use
good
them.
to have one.
But I try to.
Fuck.
I think you
used
used the
them?
last
Yeah.
one on
Used-
Polly.
George?
No. Yeah, we used it on Paulie. Remember?
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if I just used mine. I didn't know if you had yours left.
No, I think I used it on Tammy.
I think
When
yours.
the
I think
bats
it
attacked.
might have been used in the spider fight because like a lot of damage was passed around in that fight. So I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. If you guys
Okay.
don't have it on your sheet, then it must have been used at some point.
I guess we go in. I guess we go in.
Okay, so you wild shape
Wait, what
into
about a note?
do you want to wild shape at the camp
we
or do you
have
want to get
paper?
closer first?
I can get closer without them seeing me, right?
You can get up to the edge of the hill with guaranteed safety. Beyond that point, it's shrug.
How long will it take to get
I'll give you like 20
down
minutes.
there as a rat?
As a rat, it's like a 200-foot hill from the top to the bottom, and then another like 50 feet to where the cave is from the bottom of it. So, like a solid 10 minutes.
Can I do my same J formation approach where they don't see me?
That was when you guys
Like we
were
did last
walking
time?
straight down the middle. So that would actually put you further away from the wall if you did that.
No, but I'm saying, can I go down there and do that so they guaranteed safety don't see me in my normal form, then wild shape once I'm down there?
Oh, okay. So you're taking the okay. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. So you go down a certain point, and there's a certain point where you remember where you lose all the rest of your cover from stalactites and things, and now it's opened. So you know this is your last moment.
Okay. I'm gonna wild shape. And how well? Okay, so I'm gonna be able to get like updates on how close my wild shape is to running out, right?
You'll basically you can just ask me and I'll give you like a you feel in your heart of hearts type of thing. It's kind of like a it's just like a you feel it in your heart of like okay it's starting to run out. You know, it's not a physical strain on your body, but it is like a slight passive thing that you have to do. So when it's not being done, you can tell that it's stopping. So you're not gonna like
Okay,
hang out
well-
and then all of a sudden pop back into Allhorn.
I'm going down there as my rat.
Okay. You and Party Pete start going down. Roll stealths.
Stealth? Do they even care if it's a rat? If it's a rat?
Roll stealths.
Wait, did we get the note?
I would assume you guys have written. I mean, here, text me whatever you want it to say, but I'll assume you have some note written on yourself.
By the way, I am going
I
to
just
take
want like a
look
basic
at all the
little
stuff.
note that just says like fucking.
Levin?
What'd you say, Levy?
Wait, what you know?
I'm gonna take a short rest while this is happening, and I'm suggesting that Plastid also does that.
You guys just got done with a long rest. What
Yeah,
more
I
could
know,
you
but
need?
we are
I
damaged
used it.
Okay.
lightly.
Yeah.
and the
Oh,
wild
oh
is
yeah. You
happening,
got
we
decked
should
in the
do
jaw by
something.
Tammy. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. You
Yeah,
guys
Yeah,
take a short
Plastid
rest.
got shot
I-
twice.
Yeah,
I
I just
did.
have a little
Character
note tied to my rat belly that just says like fucking
Follow the rants. Get us the fuck out of here.
like we've been sent from Remus to go get you to go save you or something.
Okay. Wonderful.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So I roll
kind
a
of-
stealth.
Sure.
What's the
Look.
rat stats for stealth?
I don't know. You'd have to look it up. It's just whatever a basic rat is.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Do I gotta roll for how much health I heal?
Yo, well, how many hit dice are you gonna use?
4.
You
Oh,
can
oh,
only-
Can I-
oh wait.
You have 2 hit
No,
dice.
no, no. I meant I took 4. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I know.
how many
But-
hit dice do you want to use? Mr.
I'll use
Levy,
the full 2.
Mr. Levy, are you using both? Are you using both of your little fucking
Yes.
bullshit? That's sad.
I had a question.
Yeah, got low
That's
rolls, so-
4 damage. So I'll do
Alright,
Wait,
character.
Cedric, what's your question?
I'll do 1 for
What
now.
do you need to regain? What kind of rest do you need to regain spells?
It's a long rest.
Long
well,
rest.
I guess it depends on your class. If you're a warlock, you can do it on a short rest.
But he's a paladin, though, so
No, I know.
long rest for him.
Correct. I think so. I
And
think
then
some
we-
of
and
your
you guys just
abilities.
had a long
I think
rest,
some
so-
abilities come off,
Okay,
but
I
you
rolled
guys
a
did literally
19
just have it.
on that stealth, by the way.
That's nice.
Well, I was gonna say,
Jeez.
would it not?
What's up, Cedric?
You already took a long rest.
I don't.
Cedric, you just took a fucking
Never
long
mind.
rest. All
I'll
of your
save it for
shit
later.
should be full. You took no damage. You
I know
have
that.
zero reason to need this right now.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's all
I
right.
was thinking of something, but then I realized it's stupid.
Okay, wonderful.
So-
You know what confuses me?
What?
The fact that a rat has 20 feet of movement per turn.
Well, because they got little legs.
Well, yeah, but like, think about how fast rats are in real life. Like you ever
Well, yeah,
seen
but it's
like, a
over-
rat
released
dart
yeah, but
Those
it's
out?
over-
motherfuckers are fast.
But it's over a 6-period second. So it's also assuming that they do other things. Because technically speaking, if you did a sprint action, which is what you see most rats doing in real life, then they would be going at 40 feet, which seems a little more accurate.
Mhm.
So you gotta remember, this is assuming that you're walking and also doing something. So, I mean, seeing a rat walk away with a slice of pizza looks like about 20 feet of movement.
I
Anyway.
guess.
So anyway, you place your 19, and you guys start going towards the stalactites. Are you gonna try and hide behind the stalactites as long as possible for your footage, or for your
Yeah.
field of view? Great. As you start coming up, can I get a perception check, a little rat perception check, Olahorn?
Would I go off my own wisdom?
I do not believe so. I think it is the opposite of that, actually. When you transform,
Yeah, you go for
your
the rest.
beast, your statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast, but you remain your alignment, personality, and intelligence and wisdom, charisma. So yes, your wisdom, intelligence, and
Oh, so
charisma
It's
are the
dumb.
same.
I become as dumb as a rat. 17.
Never mind. You don't even need to. Rat rolls are better than your
No, you're good.
regular rolls.
As you guys are running up next to the stalagmites, you were like, you kind of like rub your body up next to it to kind of like hide next to it, and you're like, this is warm. This rock is warm.
Can I get out of the stalagmites?
It's the two giant stalagmites that are right in front of the door. It's two giant ones and then an open, vast, blank section of stone.
Okay, can I make a perception check? Because these things seem like they're alive.
That would be
After hearing
investigation at
that.
this point. You just did that.
Okay.
Silly Billy. Stupid bitch.
13 minus.
Okay.
Well, I'm not trying to see if they're alive. I'm trying to like see if they have any like do they also are they also connected to the fucking thing? Like I'm basically trying to see if like they have any green glow or anything that would indicate. But I got a 9 anyways.
Looking it up and down, as it sits there completely motionless, it looks like it's completely made of stone. It looks like a stalagmite. It feels like a stalagmite. But since you were rubbing your entire rat body against it to hide, you happen to notice the fact, very subtly, that it is warm.
I'm afraid of that.
It might. Out of character. It might be a fucking heat.
Out of character,
Heat
you
stone,
should shut
like-
the fuck up. Out of character, your ass
I'm
ain't
gonna-
there.
I'm gonna keep going in because I've only got a limited amount of time.
Wonderful. As soon as you start to walk past it, you see as a ring of dark green glowing orbs appear from the tops of the stalactites. As seemingly they're alive, and seemingly you are now stuck in a magical ring of darkness and cannot see. You just see these lights glow a bright green, all look down at you, and then boosh, a big explosion of darkness appears. It doesn't feel like anything. It doesn't smell like anything, but you can't see. You're completely blind.
Does everyone else see this?
I don't think anyone else was watching you go. Who's watching him go?
Well, I'm resting, so no.
So yeah, like I
Yeah,
said,
I'm
everyone else was
resting.
off doing their own thing. I thought so.
Shit.
I
It's in
turn
darkness.
back and I just run the other way.
You
To
roll
see if
a
it's like
D,
a-
roll a D8 as you cannot see and you don't know where you're aiming.
I don't see enough to know that I can turn
No,
180
as it is-
degrees.
No, it is solid. Here, I will read it to you verbatim. A 15-foot radius of magical darkness extends out, moves with it, and spreads around corners. The darkness lasts up to the blank for 10 minutes. Dark vision cannot penetrate this darkness, and no natural light can illuminate it.
Roll.
Who left? Oh, it was
Cedric.
Cedric. Interesting. Anyway, it says
rolled
dark
a
vision
5.
cannot penetrate it. No natural light can illuminate it. And if any of the darkness overlaps with an area of light created by a spell of second level or higher, then the light spell, second level or lower, then the light spell is disabled. It is pure, unadulterated pitch black. And a 5 would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You lucky son of a bitch. As you are able to run out at a slight angle, but run straight out. Party Pete is still within the cloud of darkness, though.
So it doesn't move. I just see a radius of darkness.
Yeah, as soon as you run out, it's almost like a perfect sphere of solid black. Like somebody, like, just removed the color and void. It's perfect void. Like, you cannot see through it. You can't even, like, sort of see. It is a solid black. It is venti black void.
So do I just see, like, I see a radius, like, where it's a sphere and
Yeah, you
curves
can
in?
see where it ends. It ends about 5 feet in front of you right now, but it's about 15 feet
Can I just run through?
What, the darkness?
Yeah.
You can attempt to. Yeah. You gonna start running?
I guess I'll go straight shot through it.
Okay. You close your eyes and you start walking forward. Roll me a d20, please. Five.
Oh.
So as you start walking forward, you're like, this should be the correct direction. It should be right over here. It should be open. And then you bump face first into something hard. Long. Not very high up, but moving. It's a tentacle. It's going to try and grab at you.
Do I make a dex save?
No, you're getting rolled at a 10. What is your
10.
What's your rat AC? Your racy? What's your racy
Oh,
band?
God.
Rat AC is 10.
Rat AC
Exactly.
is 10. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Okay, roll me a d20 then. Cause okay.
18.
Okay. So then it does not crush you, but it does pick you up. You are now grabbed. You are not being crushed currently, but you are being held by some darkened tentacle.
Can I make a check to try and escape?
Yeah, it is the equivalent of your turn now. So yeah, I could say you could try and break out if you'd like to. But you've just been picked up and you are now no longer on the floor. You have no idea where you're at.
Is this a strength roll or?
Depends on what you want to do. Do you want to try and wiggle out or try and bite him?
I want to try and wiggle out.
Alright, then Dex. Ooh, ah.
Nat 1.
That is a nat. Yeah, that is in fact a nat 1. So, no, that does not happen. Party Pete is screaming for you though. He's like, "Where are you? I don't see you.
Party Pete, run!
I'm
The
not
other
leaving
direction.
you. I'm not doing it."
Party Pete, you gotta go. I'll meet back up with you. Go back to the camp.
I'm sorry. That's all you hear. Roll a
Is he
D.
going away?
I don't know. Roll a D8. It's your rat. I'll have you roll. D8.
Four.
Ooh. Yeah, you don't know. He just says goodbye. He says, "I'm sorry." He's gone.
Okay, so what did that nat 1 get me?
That one, not. You're stuck. You're completely grasped. So, seemingly nothing happens for a minute or so as you're just being held in position, not thrashed, not attacked, nothing. Just in pitch darkness. It's very creepy, actually. And then after about a minute or so, you see as the darkness around you rescinds like a smoke back up into these little gill ports of the stalactite, and the green glowing eyes are all staring at you. And you are now also surrounded by several kobold, also with glowing green eyes.
Yo, they picked up a rat.
And I believe, gentlemen, as you guys are all sitting there enjoying your short rest, you guys get about halfway through it, and you see a little rat come up in front of you and start squeaking frantically.
Fuck.
And I believe that's where we'll end session today.
Fuck. No, you gotta be joking me.
Teehee, teehee,
Fair enough, fair enough.
teehee, teehee.